Welcome to the new Merrick Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here?
Hello again, chat. Have some corn.
You just open it up and you rub it all over your tongue.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
Sphincterotomy?
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone. Somebody quote that.
What could possibly go wrong?
Free Corn Thursday.
Like,
So,
wow,
what-
your organs are all fuck-shaped. What if we just stab it a little bit?
That unholy abomination of Yuletide terror.
Yo, my name Exhibit, and today we're gonna go ahead and pimp my Mac.
I would so download Pete.
Stop fucking the magnets.
I'm not fucking the magnets. You're fucking the magnets.
The fuck is Free Corn Thursday? Good afternoon, chat, and hello. Have you ever thought about the nature of your existence, of your fundamental reality, of the string of cosmic coincidence, choices, and changes that led to your being here today? The collapse of the wave function, wherein all that could be is uniformly distributed into, quite simply, that which is, where you roll the dice. And in rolling the dice, there could be any number of possibilities, but the dice you have already rolled have been cast. That possibility has collapsed into a unique singularity, not only in terms of the number displayed, but the nature of the roll, the manner in which they roll. In a world of infinite possibilities, each one of you is plausibly here. And whether or not you meant to be, it's now a matter of historical record, which remains broadly immutable under conventional physics as we understand them. As things proceed to get more and more exotic, we wind up in an interesting situation in which, through some lateral movement between the what could have been, the might have been moments, you wind up with an escalating chain of events that, if you go back far enough, simply by changing the position of a single mote of atomic dust, you can move proverbial and quite literal mountains, although that's somewhat disingenuous, as they never would have been moved in the first place. It's simply that the happening would have been altered by an arbitrary outside existence, and in so doing, you've set innumerable other what-ifs in play, leading to a condition where the universe itself contains insufficient storage for the universe. After all, it's already storing everything that could have been and everything that is. So when you add everything that isn't into that equation, you're going to be paying for a lot of cloud storage. And I don't think I can afford that. And neither, quite honestly, could most of you. The fees are very impressive. And if you're here, you're not in a tax bracket that can afford to ignore universal interest. So let's take just a moment and think back to the series of things that led you to this moment. And at the most basic biological level, you're going to be dealing with a genetic lineage. And looking back slightly on that, um, presumably most of you, outside of certain exotic circumstances, are going to have a set of human biological parents. And one of those has a very special day coming up, so don't forget to call them this Mother's Day. The universe will thank you.
And buy flowers.
I mean, sure, if they're tasty.
Yes, broccoli.
Okay, so broccoli, I like it, but also I was brought up under threat of, I guess, like broccoli throat punch. Like, proverbially, it wasn't actually like my parents going, eat your broccoli or it's wrestle time.
That would have made for an interesting dinner.
Right?
Yeah? But good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Give them the intro.
Hi.
Their intro. They've already heard the music.
They have. Hi, everybody. I'm Parallax. Ostensibly, I run the circus. Realistically, the circus has no ringmaster. Oh my god, nobody's flying the plane. Is there a doctor in the house?
I cast
No, but
three
I'm a
of
teacher.
infinite
Hi, I'm
buttholes.
Cookie.
Hey, have you called your CookieMomma lately, everybody?
And Halzakar's here too.
And we
You
are
know.
expecting Wookie at some point when he safely makes his way home from event.
When the Falcon drops out of hyperspace and lands.
There you go.
And speaking of greetings, hello, this is Squick of the Black Pants Legion, and you're hearing this in my voice.
Mo makes a good point. Where is Doc when we need him?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, Mo, I have delivered the most cursed of items from you.
I hate to break it to you, Squick. No, you haven't.
Ooh.
Well, that's concerning.
Didn't you see Fancy? I posted Fancy in the hauler the other night.
Oh God. Okay.
Very
So
similar.
I'm gonna try to get through stuff relatively quickly. This
And we're going to try and stop you.
Yeah,
It's
I
American
understand.
Gladiators style. Now get in the ball.
Now listen to me. The reason I'm
I
going
know.
to try to get through stuff relatively quickly is that lovely daughter has a field trip in the morning and has to be at school at 6:30. So lovely wife is going to sit through the opening and then go to sleep. So there's a reason.
So you're saying if we keep you both awake, then the child gets to stay awake and they will display their eternal gratitude for this.
No.
Yes. Those are the words I have heard.
Anyway,
very good.
Morgana sent us this bitchin' ass Stormcast. Yes,
Let's see this bitchin' ass Stormcast.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Let me do the thing. There's the thing.
Dude, well, what are we? We're waiting.
Well, shut up.
Look, what do you want me to do, man?
Why is my wife going to murder me with my mind? I didn't do any. Oh no, Squick, she's going to kill you. Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. Okay, that's fair.
Thomas 85 Uwu. We never stopped with the madness. Squick is still talking. And she is now very loudly proclaiming your name. You're probably getting the mom look right now.
Excellent. So everyone in earshot will know that I'm helping. Like a cat.
Speaking of which, would you qualify this thing as a cat? It's kind of leonine.
I mean, I thought it was a dude, but sure.
I think it's a broad, actually. I do think it's a woman riding on the back of, like, He-Man's Battle Cat's lizard cousin.
So,
wait, I thought
for your Mother's Day show, you used that term for the writer of this entity.
I mean, let's take a look at her for a minute. How wide are her shoulders?
Yeah, look, it is Warhammer Fantasy. Everybody's shoulders are 8 feet wide.
Let's look at online levels.
Yeah. I mean,
there's Warhammer Fantasy. Your shoulder pads must be no more than half of your torso wide, and there's this, which is doorways identify as a problem.
Okay, so we call that World of Warcraft level.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft really kind of cut it down the middle in that none of the scale of any of the characters made sense.
Yeah.
And honestly, the economy of the world must have been in ruins because no one was farming anything other than gold, and that's hard to eat. And I suppose you did have a number of wizards. But anyway, next question.
So
Morgana says that is
armor
it-
has
that
gold
armor
plates.
does.
Armor has
So-
gold plates.
So
Yep.
either that is a feminine rider or that is a male rider with a place to carry jerky.
Well, as it turns out, when
honestly.
you're in Warhammer's current fantasy setting, Space Marines can be women too.
Well,
Okay, but do they have
Yeah.
jerky?
Yes, it's made out
Yeah.
of Draco
Nice.
cats.
wait. Seems
Better than,
counterproductive.
That's
like
fine.
the corpse starch.
Okay,
Wait,
Sam
is
Meth-
Draco? Wait, is Draco cat the technical term?
Yeah.
Wait. No, I
no.
want to visit chat real quick. Like, no, you should not. I do not care what your anatomy is. If somebody pulls out a sword and your first response is to thrust your chest forward and leap at them, that's not a good survival instinct.
I saw Tank Girl, okay?
That's not better.
Okay, Sam
Cookie,
Master.
Cookie. That's a movie. We're talking about real life fantasy.
Maybe
here.
it was the
That's
comic book.
true.
You don't know. Okay, Sam
That's
Master
true.
sent us this Phoenix Hawk. They said that this is that they're working on a kind of free Rossel Hog style on this, and that this is related to an RPG campaign that they're. I think an RPG. Maybe it's a campaign, but more importantly is the next picture, because I think I saved the text for this. If I didn't, I'm going to go through it with what I can remember.
Thank you, Grimos.
Sam Master's 14-year-old daughter is looking to join them in the game. So Sam Master and his daughter have gone through and designed a character for the campaign.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, there is a drawn picture here, and is a very nicely drawn picture for a 14-year-old girl of a BattleTech character. I'm going to go ahead and warn everyone that it is exactly what you expect it to be out of a 14-year-old girl that wants to play BattleTech. Okay?
So is it a Lisa Frank mech?
No. It's kind of... No, it's not the mech, it's the character.
Oh, okay.
It's also kind of the diametric opposite of that, okay?
Wait, so it's not going to be Echo the Dolphin with
Big,
flamethrowers?
big goth.
Goth cat girl.
Oh,
Goth
gotcha.
cat girl. There you go, everybody.
Wow.
Okay, so if you're dealing with a mech cockpit and you're dealing with the level of heat dissipation trouble that exists canonically within that universe, that outfit not only makes sense from a fashion perspective, but from a simple don't die perspective.
Yeah, the tail is a heat sink.
Okay, the tail. I can't work with that. Like that's.
Wait,
maybe they don't have
wait.
seatbelts and that's their tie down.
Wait. Follow up. This is BattleTech, therefore, I think it's we kind of have a consensus that this particular character is affiliated with Canopus.
The Magistrate
And-
of Canopus.
And since this would be a modification, perhaps the tail is not organic and is instead like one of those filled with the stuff you put in those cold packs you put in your lunchbox to keep everything cold
That
until you
could
need
be
it.
it. That
that
could
refrigerator?
be it.
I'm gonna laugh when it turns out we're all wrong and that's just like a really long scarf.
Or a undone belt.
Now,
Yeah.
I
But
want to
that-
reinforce the fact that there is one piece of art one official piece of art in all of BattleTech for a woman with ears and a tail, and they are clearly cybernetic.
Okay.
And also, it's listed as being Canopus showgirls. So
Well, there's also one piece of art for Chainsaw Thunderdome.
there's also
so-
precisely one piece of art for what's his name? McKenna.
Bill.
McKenna. You know, the guy that founded the Terran hegemony. You know, there's one piece of dramatically goofy art for McKenna. It's great.
I don't know who or what that is.
Is that
important?
him like standing somewhere
Oh,
in the
God,
Captain
it's so
Morgan
much
pose,
worse.
but
It's so much
like with
worse.
his foot way further up and his pelvis thrust way further forward, like he's a helldiver or something?
Give me just a sec. It's so much
Okay.
worse than that. It really is.
Is it the standard BattleTech Me and the Boys?
It's so much worse.
I'm in. I'm
I'm
sold.
trying to
love
find
it.
it real quick.
But
I
back
need-
to the
I
art
need this
here for just
worse.
a moment.
I need
That's
this.
really nice.
It
Like
is.
any kind of character art is super nice just to have a reference for,
Right.
but a character design that makes sense for the world they're in. I dig it.
Damn it.
I do
Can't
appreciate
remember his first name.
the fact that the character, is wearing shorts and a sleeveless shirt for mech driving stuff. I know full well that in canon it is supposed to be that mech warriors wear very little because of how hot it gets in the cockpit, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
that
just
dumb is-
I know
okay.
I prefer
They wear
in
a
my
cooling
head.
jacket. They wear a
Yeah,
cooling
in my head I prefer that they wear flight suits.
Okay, so here's my pushback. Yeah, they wear a cooling jacket, asterisk, and then you look at your average warehouse today, and it's like, yeah, they wear safety vests, as long as someone who can yell at them is looking. It's like, no, that's real inconvenient. That's uncomfortable. It's scratchy. This one has Velcro. This one smells bad because I sweat all over it.
Okay,
This one we only put on when the inspector's here.
Here we go. Here's the one. I guess there's two now, but the original official art for James McKenna.
It's like French Stewart, but his cousin and old.
It's like a bunch of police sketch artists all playing Gardic Phone.
Okay,
with a different section of the
I'm going to
head.
bring this over here real quick. This is the Sarna entry on James McKenna, and there's apparently a second piece of art. Let's zoom in here real quick. Let's
Yes, please do.
So,
Why do they have a
Please do.
picture of David Hasselhoff?
James McKenna, diplomatist.
Wait, can you expand that image, please?
Yes, diplomatist.
Expand
Yes,
immediately.
diplomatist. Yes, I need more. Okay, so it's like it's a mixture of MacGyver.
Yeah, that's Hasselhoff at home.
No. That's
No.
the dude from the Take on Me video.
Yes. Well, it's like every one of Richard Dean Anderson's characters in one thing, but rendered like the guy from the Take on Me video.
It's
Yeah.
like it's yeah.
Wish it was Dean Anderson.
It's true. I do wish it was Richard Dean Anderson. Now, with that said, diplomatist.
Diplomatist.
Perfectly cromulent word. Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
And in the world of Battletech, that's the closest to a peacemaker they're going to have.
It's encabulated as hell, isn't it?
It's like, hi, I'm the diplomatist. What does that mean? It means I've got 3 more ships in orbit.
Okay. Shit I've been working on now. We're going to switch over to that real quick so that we can get to the thing so my wife can go to sleep. Okay, here's the first thing that I was working on.
Leg.
Goingtons.
Leg.
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 Is that large gray thing over there a handbreaker?
Yes.
I thought so.
But
Yes,
you
it
can
is.
see exposed leg. You are seduced.
There you go. Skeleton wig. Skeleton ass.
Skeleton wig, he wake your resolve.
Leg.
Orc.
Orc. Oh, I got the orc. I like the orc over there with the huge litter pickup device on his right arm.
Really? Real? Okay, sure. Why not?
That's for like opening the coconut daiquiri.
There's the Take on Me guy.
Yes, it is.
Okay, can we get the orcs to do that, but with gunfire?
Red is best. Red is for cleaning.
They're
Pangolin.
adorable!
This is what we
Hey,
worked on last week. I have...
Yes!
hey, it's the supposed COVID vector.
No, it's not. Shut up. Leave him alone. He didn't do it.
Yeah,
Wait.
stop getting war crimed by pangolins.
Is he wearing a tiny top hat?
He is wearing a tiny hat.
Yeah, that's how you know they are like a merchant.
That's right.
Classy. That's how you know
Can
he
not
classy
see
AF.
their fancy hat that
Yeah.
denotes their rank in society as someone who owns a hat?
Yeah, I posted this on Instagram and linked the Sculptor Cobra mode, and their response to it was, "I love it so much. You got just the right amount of detail, and you got its tummy wrinkles."
Oh. So I have officially introduced a small child to
Not this
I
show.
can't
Don't say
even
this
remember
show.
the name
Don't
for
say
the
this show.
but the prehistoric version of armadillos because he
Oh,
loves armadillos and dinosaurs. And so I saw a picture of it and I was like, "Ooh, look at this!" And now he's obsessed with them.
excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Then I've got our friend Mike. Actually, this isn't Mike. This is a raven.
Is good bird though.
It's
the glyptodon. The glyptodon.
the glyptodon, everybody. But there you go.
I'm gonna call them Bird Greg.
Bird Greg. I'm willing to accept Bird Greg. But
Bird Greg, he birds
feel
and
like
Gregs, but
Bird
mostly
Greg-
Gregs.
Yeah, Bird Greg looks mad, but if you gave Bird Greg some mealworms, I bet they'd be like way less mad.
I bet they would. Now,
What are you doing in the tree there?
Lovely Wife had a friend that just published a book that uses a raven as a literary device in it. So she asked if I could come up with something for it, so I came up with a raven. This one in particular is from the My Mini Factory maker, up until very recently known as Lord of the Print, and then apparently there was a thing called Legal Trouble. They are now called Rescale Miniatures. But my favorite thing here, if you look at this picture especially, the little branch he's standing on, it's of everything on this, I like the lichen on the branch most.
Okay, the lichen is it is such a good touch that I was not paying attention to the detail that went into that log.
Yeah. It's a good
I was too busy looking at the feathers.
I
like that
also
branch, I
was
like
too
that
busy
branch.
like intaking visual of ass of bird.
Bird ass. There's bird ass from the other side. Lovely Wife is pointing out that her friend's response to this, because he adored it so much, was she put it in his hand, and his response was, "Shut the fuck up. This is too cool."
Awesome.
So I did well.
That's always so fun. That is so fun when you can do stuff like that for folks.
I am baffled by anytime there is a response like that, but it is positive. I do have a little brain cramp.
That's fine. I am Magneto, master of magnet. Welcome to die.
Yeah, he still rolled a 1 though.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's a 1.
That is a 1.
That is actually really
that is it is.
I had the opportunity.
Like, this is bullshit. These dice are plastic. How dare you? I'm Magneto.
That's true. I had to get this one just because I was so tickled by the fact that somebody went out of their way to make specifically Magneto, played by Ian McKellen, like 25 years ago.
Yeah, but he did such a good job.
He really did.
He really did.
I've been
Half
referring
of the
to this.
script was absolute garbage, and he made it work.
I've been referring to this as gay icon Magneto, and I mean I'm not wrong. So
There's another kind?
presumably there's at least bisexual icon Magneto in the comics. I'm not actually sure about that.
Okay, fair enough.
We're going to
I
go
thought that
with
was
it.
Beast.
I was just gonna say, I'm waiting for you to paint him sitting across from a guy in a plastic wheelchair playing chess with plastic pieces on a clear plastic board, because
And still rolling a 1.
every plastic in that setting had to be clear. Like you got it from Big Lots or something.
Hal, you have
What?
to admit, in any of these circumstances, regardless of how you get there, you can't help but fall for the guy because his personality is just so magnetic.
Okay, first of all, fuck you. Secondly, I just realized in the entire Clear Prisons, there wasn't a toilet.
Shit.
No, he couldn't.
I mean, he could.
Yeah, but what if he had... Oh, no. That they had to murder the belligerent fat guy, otherwise it would have just been brown torpedo to freedom. He would have taken a dump and then been like, I have shat iron. It's like, what does that mean? It means I have escaped. So you're still standing here.
Now, Squick.
Yes, I've stolen your airplanes.
Squick. I have one more model here. Okay?
Okay.
And this one is special for you.
Oh, that's concerning.
So, sculptor Bite the Bullet Miniatures this month, has released a whole line of Lord of the Rings based models, and they're very much based off the Peter Jackson movies, but this line specifically is all the villains. So you've got the Witch King of Angmar and the other 8 ring wraiths, some of them on horses, some of them not. You can't tell them apart because they're not the Witch King. Therefore, they kind of suck. You've got Saruman, you've got Azog the orc, and
Azog the Defiler.
Yeah, and then you've also got Sauron. And I got to look at this Sauron model, and it's a really good Sauron model. But I wanted to make it different. Okay?
I am again concerned.
That's okay. You don't need to be too concerned. But I was thinking of you when I made it, and I wanted to have something I knew you were going to have a strong reaction to. So I went through and, well, I did this.
I don't hate it. That
Dark
kind of
Lord.
slaps. I would watch Magical Princess Dark Lord.
Dark Lord.
Okay, someone's going to be doing that, and there's going to be a lot of Magical Princess Dark Lord pornography, but a lot of it's going to be weirdly wholesome. I know how the internet works.
I'm somehow disappointed you are not outraged by this.
I'm not outraged.
No,
it would be amazing. I would watch the hell out of
Tara,
that.
Now,
Tara,
I do want to make a
have you not
point.
been watching his Monday night shows where his Stabomancer is the prettiest Stabomancer ever in beautiful pink?
I have unwatchable lightning armor.
Seriously.
I want to point out to Mo. Mo said that's Hello Kitty Sauron. When I first saw this, I did ask if there was a Hello Kitty icon for the cloak.
Lovely wife is disappointed Squick did not have a breakdown.
I'm sorry, but it's just genuinely pretty cool. Yeah, it would turn into a slice of life show. It would be great. And occasionally you'd have the hero. You'd have the hero occasionally show up. And they would try to do some weird bullshit. And then it turns out like, dude, you parked your car in the middle of my swimming pool. What the fuck? You're like, but you're the villain. It's like, I'm on vacation. Fuck off.
Now, Falkenstein, I have seen Hello Kitty Darth Vader. That might have partially inspired this.
Little Miss Mordor.
Okay, wait, hang on.
My little Mordor.
I have a story for that. There was, in one of the cosplay groups I was affiliated with, there was a father-daughter duo where the father made the costumes. The daughter was pretty Princess Vader. She wore pink Vader armor that had rhinestones everywhere.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Pretty.
TS, I look forward to you setting those in. Oh, I'm now getting that this reminds people of Lord Zed from Power Rangers. Guys, I'm not terribly proud of this one, except for the cape. Like, I did a good job on the cape.
Nope, too bad we like it.
Shit! Why do you like this one?
We'll take 4 seasons immediately.
Well, I'm led to understand that
Squick
Sauron
is taking the Amazon approach.
I was going to say, I'm led to understand that Sauron from Rings of Power is basically already Tuxedo Mask. So, I guess
I haven't seen either.
it's not.
So I'm just gonna assume
It's not good. It's not. But also, he's like, this is before Sauron lost his ability to take a fair form. So of course he's hunky. I hate
Is he hunky smoldering Sauron?
No, mostly he's hunky dory.
So Voldemort before he was resurrected then.
I
Okie
would
dokie.
not know.
Okay.
Okay.
My little Sauron, my
again,
little
genuinely,
Sauron.
I would watch that series.
Well,
It would
I guess I'm
be
going to put this thing in a snow
unhinged
globe
and
and send it to
amazing.
you. I mean,
Din
either that or
Zenith
give-
is right. Wait, Din Zenith is right. This right here, this is the Star Guardian Mordekaiser skin from League of
I hate
Legends.
this so much. And you're fucking right. God, I hate that. Oh, God.
So can I share? I'm going to share a link to Fancy because I have to.
Okay. Now that said, Squick, I'm either going to shove this in a snow globe and send it to you, or I'm going to give it to my daughter. I might have to make another one and put it in a box and send it to you.
I'm gonna put Fancy in the chat because Fancy was gifted to me and Fancy is now in my room.
Okay. Yeah, Falconstein's right. Para wanted to rage Squick and got raged himself.
He
Yeah.
got Parallax got the Uno reverse card.
I did.
The Uwu Sauron.
I feel like I'm embracing the Skeletor side of
Joke's on you. I'm into it.
I shall return next week.
Yeah.
meh.
Okay, lovely wife, you can go to bed now.
Oh,
What?
God.
What?
Cookie,
What?
that you had to.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, you know what? I had successfully forgotten. I had managed to
Vectron,
successfully forget.
Get that shit out of my chat. I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna have to. One moment. I need to find a photo that's unrelated to whatever's going
Gollum
on.
movie?
Probably.
Nope.
Is it supposed to be about? Okay.
Well,
whatever.
I mean, the video game for Gollum went so well. How could they not? Hey,
But
how's
hi, I'm Gollum,
Me.
and this is Jackass.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
No,
bam, bam, bam,
I mean,
bam, 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 bam.
Let's be honest. Commercial Gollum is the guy that took over for Billy Mazing, Vince Offer. I'm convinced that's just glow up Gollum.
Hey, how's
Honestly,
the car?
if they had just Gollum straight up doing infomercials,
Max,
And forget it.
the knife cuts both the tomato and the shoe.
First you can cut the can, and then it is the precious knife.
What tomatoes? It's what cut with knife, precious.
how much is it to buy a cursed Muppet for no reason?
Actually, I've looked into this. Surprisingly inexpensive.
Interesting.
I mean, it's on Etsy, so I don't know if you'll ever get it, but...
Oh, that's...
Okay, quickly. How's the car?
Me.
What did you tell me you needed in order to sell me that box of clan shit?
I just needed a 3D print of a vulture,
So,
and then I was gonna... I paint all of the clan mechs I have in Clan Wolverine colors as my way of thumbing my nose at the clans.
God,
So-
I know what you mean, but all I can picture is the yellow and black.
that's
and
it.
blue.
I mean, he's doing yellow and blue. That's what he
Okay.
means.
Yeah.
So when he says Clan Wolverine, what he means is 90s X-Men.
Yeah, with the giant eyebrow mask.
Yeah. Now, Hal, this is
What?
an assembled version of the one that I'm going to send you.
Cool. I
This
like
is
that.
This is Locust Labs Vulture. I believe it's under Yag Hunter or something.
I like how that vulture looks like it's doing like low posture jazz hands.
I have a thought here, and I'd like to explore it
Oh,
because that's
good.
rare. Normally, I just have words without direction.
That's accurate. That's very accurate. That is how you do.
But the industrial design on this specific model strikes me as very interesting.
Oh.
The Vulture in general has always been more of just a big assemblage of armor, completely inconsistent with its game stats. But don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
While this one, through the use of the molded and rounded front areas, presents itself as much more of a finished, revised product. Something for the consumer looking for not just a robot to fight in, but a robot fight experience.
A robot to be seen
is
in.
the Star League luxury vulture.
Ooh. The Royal Clan variant.
Like I said, it's Jazz Hands Vulture. Look at it. It's got the elbows tucked, it's got the hands out, and it's like, I'm here to kick some ass.
Now, Von Falkenstein, again, I will
Jazz
reiterate,
hands, everybody.
that look
Jazz
is
hands.
in no way backed up by its game stats, but it looks like it has very strong armor. In the center torso and the side torsos are like, they're shooting me directly in my external lungs. That's where I keep my gunpowder.
It's true. That is where it keeps its gunpowder. So, Hal, I am going to send you one of these. It's not going to be this one.
Thank
so
you.
you can do whatever you want to with it.
All right.
And then I guess I'll give you money also. However that works.
Well, whenever you get up here, we have other transactions to handle as well.
It's
so
true.
we'll take care of all of that.
It's true.
It's so twelve.
So, Cookie, tell me your favorite BattleTech related being a mother story.
BattleTech related
Yes,
being a mother
yes.
story?
It's called an ambush. I'm ambushing you.
Okay. Yeah, that's hard. Because the kids
Because
have
there's
played like
not.
one game. Well, because the kids have played like one game of BattleTech, and that's about it. But oh, I did get to see my kid paint a mech. I don't remember what mech it was, but Duck painted a mech like yellow and green. No, green. Which I can't remember what. Anyway, I got to see him paint a mech, and I got to see my daughter paint a couple mechs too.
Well, there you
So
go.
there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go, everybody. Hey, I have a question. This is a dumb
Understandable.
question. This is a remarkably dumb question, given the nature
Okay,
of this show and our audience.
Sold. Give me the question.
Okay. I was going to ask chat if they had any fun stories about like weird shit that they did for Mother's Day or a mother's birthday, or like any kind of gifts they've ever given to their mother that completely blindsided them. Like when Hal and I gave our mother this past Christmas a flask. Hal, what did the flask say on it? Coincidentally, our mother, not much of a drinker, but it was fucking funny.
Yeah, I did not realize that Discord muffled unhinged laughter was something you could get on there.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
It was.
It's a plugin.
I think it was a. It was like mommy's special juice or something
It
like
was that, or
on the side of a flask.
yeah,
Wow.
it was great.
I
And
mean,
then she took it in very good humor. Our mother's easily the best.
which is to say she made use of it immediately in order to deal with the fact that she had it.
Not that I'm aware of, but that would have been in the nature of the flask. So yeah.
Car has remembered properly. It said
Mommy's little helper.
help.
There we go.
Wow.
It was perfect. We found it at Ollie's.
Oh, Mo said I did a charcoal sketch of Mom and Dad from one of their wedding pictures.
Excellent.
My daughter painted me a
Did
picture.
they put it on the fridge, Mo?
My daughter painted me a picture a couple years ago of it's in the universe, and there's a cookie planet with a black, I think it's a black pants. Anyway, there's a
Return to
flag.
Planet Cookenstein. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's really cute. I love it.
Now, while I'm still relatively close to the subject of shit that I got from Bite the Bullet, that's not Uwu Sauron or My Little Dark Lord or whatever we want to call him. There's one good aligned character in the set, and it's so that
Sauron Moon.
no, well, I mean, I guess you could make the argument that what I painted makes Sauron arguably good aligned. Okay,
No,
Grimos, Mother's Day.
I just want the whole theme song redone, but to say Sauron Moon.
Is that
just
the only
because
thing
you
that changes?
Yes.
just because you painted that color scheme does not make that a good aligned character. They can be evil as hell and like purple and glitter. As a matter of fact, the glitter really goes more with the evil thing.
Ah, okay.
Because you never get rid of it.
It is the goblin weapon of terror. Once unleashed.
We've got a
Never
Mother's
be
Day
repeated.
story
It
here
is-
from Grimos.
Glitter, wait, hang on. Glitter is the herpes of carpets.
It
It
is.
never goes away.
It is craft herpes. Yep.
Let's see. Grimos doesn't usually get gifts because doesn't usually have to give gifts because he was born on his mother's birthday, but when I do get her things, they're unhinged. like Goofy Mugs or Breakfast in Bed. I don't know that Breakfast in Bed is unhinged, but that's okay. More often, we'll spend the day making baked goods.
Is. If the breakfast is, I got you a giant rack of ribs with barbecue sauce for breakfast in bed. That might be kind of unhinged.
I brought you a lovely hash brown casserole with a nice side of bacon and sausage and biscuits, but also green ketchup that I've been saving since 1998.
Oh shit. Box of Forge said he made his mom a glizzy log cabin.
Ooh. I don't know what that means, but okay.
And
I don't know what glizzy is.
Gave my mom a CD and a new pair of pants for her birthday once. She had gotten the pants on before she checked the pockets.
So she got a new distressed pair of pants pretty much straight away.
I mean, she didn't have the CD anymore.
That's what the CDs distressed them.
Okay, so quickly, I was saying there was, Witch King of Angmar, there was Azog, there was, no, that's what I've got, along with Uwu Sauron. But then there's one good line character in there that is Éomer, so that you can have the face-off between Éomer and the Witch King. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh,
Éomer
the Robo Muscles dude.
Oh, it is Éomer.
Wait, hold up. Who
No,
the fuck
it's
is the
not
Dark Souls guy?
It's Éowyn, right?
Éowyn, yes. Éomer's your cousin.
Yes,
You're
thank
right.
you.
No.
I do like how the Witch King had his giant spiky incense sensor right there.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? He got it at...
why do you have a Dark Souls boss?
Yeah, there you go. Éowyn.
Éowyn, yes.
Or what is they call Durnhelm is what she calls herself.
Éowyn, not Carl Urban. You're right.
Yes.
Oh, inventor of the Urban Mech?
Yes, Carl Urban, inventor of the Urban Mech.
Nice.
Also the only Judge Dredd that I choose to acknowledge.
Wait, there was a Judge Dredd Urban Mech?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, shit, Voxel Forge made it. Give me a second. Where did I put that damn thing? Oh, here he is.
Now we need.
Wait. No, as it turns out, I am not kidding. Here it is. Give it a second. Show up on camera for you guys.
Oh, you aren't kidding. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, Voxel Forge, get on.
That's reasonably ballin'. I love it.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me do this properly. And the law.
Wait, I have a button for this.
Yes, do it. Do it. Do it.
Give me a moment. I have to reconfigure some
fuck.
things. It takes a moment.
That's like the third time that's happened. I just lost the end of the flail. This flail is not the best part of this model.
I told you. It's not a flail. It's an incense sensor.
Well, it's not that anymore either.
No, hold up, because you've just given yourself an opportunity.
Oh.
What you're going to want to do is paint it up, take a pin vise, put a small hole in the top, and then do perhaps the same on the holding side, perhaps not, but you're going to want to take some dental floss or metal threading.
Or perhaps
something of that
a
nature.
small bit of jewelry chain.
Yes. Something to give it that kinetic movement.
I see where you're...
This was...
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
This was not an accident. This was simply...
an opportunity.
Discovery.
Yeah.
Anyway, bring the Judge Dredd Irby back up.
Judge Herb. He am the law. Now, coincidentally, if you get close enough to it, or if you look at it on the actual 3D model, it's got the badge right here in the middle of the chest. It does say Irby on it.
That's one. You know, the other nice thing about an Urban Mech as a Judge Dredd...
What's that?
Is you can never exile it because it can't take the long walk fast enough before everybody gets tired of waiting.
It's like, attention citizen. Wait, shit, look, you're speeding and I have a gun. Fuck you.
I mean, that is the way that you do things in Mega City 1.
Yeah. It's not like it's going to hunt him down by walking.
That's true.
Now,
if you want to do that, I have to find the other one.
It does work, though. Because in the Carl Urban Dredd movie, He wasn't running down the street. He was going up in the level, so the jump jets fits.
Now, that said, if you do need to chase something down, Voxaforge also made an urban mech for that. So here that is. We've been over this.
Yeah, I love it.
Now,
Me
you see,
too.
the Zenith, I'm going to disagree with you on that. Not the size of the of the autocannon used, but the special ammunition you put in it.
Okay,
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
push back on that because this is how you know your good guy mech from your bad guy mech. Your good guy mech has the AC-10. Your bad guy mech has either like a rotary AC-2 because why, or the MRM-30.
Oh,
and they
no.
just their whole thing is jump jet up, all the fucking missiles in the world, and then they land.
No, sir,
Oh,
that's
because
Arrow
I heard
4 Irby.
hot shot.
I was going to say that's the Irby that played as Farah in the original Overwatch. Then
Kinda, yeah. And then Arrow 4 Irby is the chief. Just,
The one that
they're the
tells
one in charge of
the one that tells
urban
Judge
police
Irby
department.
that he's a loose cannon and that he needs to turn in his badge.
You're a loose cannon. Now report to maintenance.
There you go. You have a
we'll
loose
get
cannon.
that cannon.
It's
We'll
different.
get that cannon fixed right away.
It's different. You have a loose cannon.
Yeah, then you have like a brief appearance from Rocket Launcher Irby.
Rocket
it's-
launcher.
It's
Then
just like,
more
hey, we
like-
made an urban mech too. And it's like one of the turbo drug gangs, but all they've done is take like a sofa and strap 4 dozen rocket launchers to the outside of it. Works about as well as you'd expect.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sauron is as sneaky as. It's not the ideal camouflage.
Well, why not? What's wrong with the camouflage?
Wait, no. It is it's specific application camouflage. Because if it was Carnival or Mardi Gras, that thing would sneak up on you before you knew what was happening.
I so enjoy it when a friend sends me something unhinged and then I am able to make it a them problem again.
Why are you Chris Hansening the Uwu Sauron?
I'm
To see
Uwu
if anybody's
Sauron, and this
paying
is my
attention.
favorite store on the Citadel.
He's like, are you paying attention?
What you doing?
I wouldn't worry
I don't
about
know why I find that so hilarious.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
The whole there was a GIF that floated around the internet, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, before GIFs were easily accessible to the wide
Many
internet.
moons ago, before the coming
Yes.
of the great Redditing.
Yes, thousands of years ago before the quickening.
Before the coming
And it
of the
was
great
just-
Redditing.
It was a GIF.
Before
Of
the
just-
diplomaticists got a hold of things.
It was a GIF of just Chris Hansen like leaning in from the edge of the frame, and then sliding back out of the frame.
I remember that.
And it has never left my brain.
Oh my. Okay, so how are we gonna paint this vulture, Squick?
Oh, with
No, wait,
those
I'm
tiny
sorry. It's
buckets
our
you
Mother's
got.
Day show. Cookie has to answer.
By the way, 69 viewers, nice.
Nice.
It's, okay, let me see it again.
It's right here. It didn't move.
Okay, you're gonna hate me.
You're gonna make it yellow, aren't you?
No,
Okay.
tan with like bronzish accents.
Tan with bronze accents.
Yeah, Roger,
I
Roger.
can do that. That's not that bad.
Are you having him make, like, the battle droids from Phantom Menace on a vulture? Is that what you're doing, Cookie?
Now, on that note, I get to tell a story. And it's before Sunday, so it's like
I mean, that's
Meat
better than
jiggler.
average.
There.
Why are you jiggling your meat at us?
It wasn't turning on.
Is it because it's Mother's Day coming up?
I had to hit my meat jiggler to make it work.
Oh, you will.
You know what? Sure.
That said, I get to tell this story before Sunday, before it's Good Story Sunday or whatever the hell Hal calls it.
Oh, you don't want to wait to do your positive share for my stream.
Well, it's my fucking show. Get in line.
Is it though?
Shut
You
up.
say that, but at the beginning of this stream, your own words.
Or that this is entirely unhinged and nobody's actually running this circus.
There it is.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, that's cool. My opening words are I hit myself in the balls with an iPhone, so I think he's ahead of the game.
It's true.
Mine do mention a
Hey, Hal.
unholy abomination of Yuletide terror.
Hey, Hal, Cookie found your GIF.
Hey, she did, yes.
Is that
She
good?
did.
Okay, so good share real quick. Happy share. Good time share. Hal's going to hate it. So, this past weekend, lovely wife got to take my son to a movie.
Okay.
And as it turns out, it was the 25th anniversary of the release of The Phantom Menace. So he got to see The Phantom Menace in theaters.
Nice.
And he adored it because he's 6.
Right. Well, I'm going to say this. The storyline and the whatever writing of the prequels is not awesome, but for a sit down and blow shit up, you know, especially when you're small.
When you're very...
I will also... Oh, God.
I was going to say, when you're very small and Jar Jar is apparently funny.
What is that? What is that, Groot?
What?
Here,
Guardians
let
of
me
the
find.
Galaxy.
Not Groot.
Stellacious Crumb?
Salacious Crumb.
I'm
There
behaving
you go.
myself so
There you
much
go.
right
No,
now.
no, he's the star now.
There you go.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, the end.
Yeah.
Treebeard.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
What does that have to do
So-
with the Phantom Menace?
You were saying he's so young. This doesn't make any sense to me, but
But
again,
then
you are-
again, you are very small.
yes. Also, by the way, hi Wookie.
Hi, Wookie.
Hello, Wookie.
Wookie, welcome to the Mother's Day show, where we're...
Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is okay.
Hey, do we have any
So-
more Mother's Day stories in the chat?
I'm going to break in for just a moment while it's still topical. But I have words of praise for the prequel trilogy.
Okay.
Be careful.
First off...
Be careful.
Oh,
Zakar has the high ground.
I find this unlikely. He may have surrendered the base of the gravity well, but that simply means I have the mineral resources to unmake him.
This motherfucker playing Red Alert over here.
The high ground, cool. How are those mines going?
I'm
Go Squick.
Don't
Right.
tempt me. I will take you on in that.
Okay, it's because I'm wrong. But, so yeah, words of praise for the prequels. Number one, we didn't know how much worse they could be.
We
Oh my
didn't
God.
know how bad the sequels could be. It's true.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Somehow.
Somehow.
They fly now?
They fly now. Oh, hey, look at that. Magic knife say go new planet. Welcome Gambletown.
Shit. Fucking
And secondly,
Gamble
Uh,
Town.
while none of the prequels were particularly fantastic on their own, I would like to put in special mention for the third one, whose name escapes me at the moment. Was that
Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. Revenge of
Drink
the Sith,
water.
not a fantastic movie on its own, but consider in the context of what was going on, it managed to effectively bridge the storylines.
So,
of the
Squick,
original
let me make
trilogy
sure I
and-
understand what you're saying right now, okay?
Yeah.
So when it comes to Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith,
Yes.
we, the audience, in relation to the movie, underestimated its power.
You are making a fundamental mistake in perception.
Am
which I
I?
will now correct for you
Oh.
using my large brain power, which I stole from
Ooh.
Space Lightning Testicle Face.
Ooh. You got it from Palpatine, guys. Or
Yes,
perhaps
they-
perhaps Squick's recurring character of Grognard Thundercock.
I feel like at this point, half the things I put together with the AI are just Benedict Cumberbatched into the same thing. It doesn't matter what they're called. That's going to be what they're remembered as.
Grognard Thundercock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, no, think of it less as an entertainment experience and more as a technical manual and reference guide. It wasn't a good movie in the sense of being entertaining, but in the sense of combining two disparate lore streams into a single contiguous timeline that can be made to work.
Oh, so what you're
As
saying...
an adapter, it was amazing.
So what you're saying is that it's the handshake between two software suites.
Very similar. It doesn't need to be good. The fact that it exists is amazing.
I
I'm gonna push back on that because I
Cookie's
had
gonna
to
push
deal
back
with
now, guys.
I've had to deal with bad bridges between software before, and it is a pain in the ass.
I think
Yes, but
Squick's
again-
point here is that this one may have been ugly, but it is functional.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm going to put my 2 cents in for whatever it's worth.
No, the language we have to use here, the only way that this software suite works is if you say, I'm going to push back on that. Squick has established the language. It's a weird sequel script.
Look, we're going to
man.
have to circle around and take that offline.
I'm going to put in my 2 cents for what it's worth, and if anyone doesn't like it, well, I'm sorry. First off, the prequels were acceptable for their time.
Yeah.
Oh, hard disagree.
No, hear me out. I'm not saying they were good. I'm saying they were acceptable for the time and the fact of how much marketing budget, etc., he was forced to add in so that there was profitability because of variables within the banking system, etc., and how it had to be financed.
Dude owned the company.
Yes, but he actually had to mortgage the company in order to make the movie.
all I know is that the Star Wars prequels made me sad and made me not a Star Wars fan anymore.
All I know is that it rhymes.
However, and I have to say this, I think the special editions that came out in 96 and 97 should have given all of us lowered expectations for what the prequels were going to be.
Yeah, but I was 10. I lapped that shit up.
Only with the benefit of context.
That is a fair point.
And
no, disagree.
Went to those as a senior in high school and then went to the other in college as a theater student. I had to actually write a paper analyzing all of them.
Now, out of curiosity, at the time, what was your opinion on Sand?
On who?
Sand.
Sand?
Sand.
I like sand. I live in the desert.
But it's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere.
Yes, but it's still actually comforting to me versus trees.
Fair, yes.
Which close in on you and make you go claustrophobic and which run
And
away
you can't
screaming.
see the damn sky. Can't see the damn sky.
Why would I want to? It has the flaming death ball.
I mean, by contrast, my reaction to living in relatively flat terrain is, I hate this. I can see the horizon, and that shouldn't be a thing.
Oh, I love the horizon.
Fuck
it's so
the
nice.
horizon. It is an affront.
Look, I
The
appreciate...
horizon just means that's the next place I get to go before I go to the next horizon.
Do not want, stay in holler, stay on hill. Everything fine.
As I say, I am the child of the desert.
Me
My
too.
family has been in the desert for many, many generations.
Yeah, many. Yeah, not me. I'm a new convert to the desert, but I converted all the way.
Okay,
However,
Cookie.
I'm
I
happy
do
for you,
have
but you're also
relatives
wrong.
in the
Okay,
holler,
that's
so I understand its appeal. It's just not for me.
Cookie, I need a complementary color to go with tan.
You need polite Polite red.
Yeah, but I need Cookie to
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah. Go with like a dark red?
Well, I've got lots of reds.
Is that
like
light? You understand that if you use red, then there's going to be sections of this mech
when it's Housecar's Day, I'll listen to you. But it's
I'm
Mother's
just saying,
Day
if you
and
do
Cookie
that,
Mama's in the room.
You do that, and Mad Ducks won't be able to see parts of the mech.
That's fine.
Okay.
When it's
It's called optical camouflage, and it's classy.
So, Cookie, what shade of red? Do you want like blazingly bright red, verging on orange, or like
baboon ass,
or baboon ass?
Like
I thought that was blazingly bright red.
It's not bordering on orange. It's very red. Mo wants it to be bright orange, but it's not.
Okay,
it's not
Cookie,
Mo's Day
Cookie.
either.
Are you thinking like rust, going
Yes.
towards the dark hues?
Yes, like rust, like auburn, like darker red. I know it's not gonna be like bleh, show up, but that's what I want.
Okay. Okay.
Hawk.
Oh God, I've just had somebody that I don't think VFX is currently in our chat, but this is someone that I've been working with. I sent him some physical models. I sent. Oh God, I'm not proud of this, but I did do it because I was requested to do it. I made a model for him, or I modified an existing model for him of a Mad Cat into, appropriately enough for tonight's show, in which we have already experienced Hello Dark Lord. Hello Mad Cat. This was months ago. I made him Hello Mad Cat. He's sending me his whip pictures of Hello Mad Cat.
Okay,
there you go.
excellent.
There's Hello Dark Lord, dear, so you can see it.
Yeah, that can be like the robot fighting vehicle they pull out when the series is lagging slightly and they need to kick things up in marketing.
There we go. Everything is fine. Nothing is awful. Everything is fine. Don't look at
Okay, Hal, when you put it like that, it is a little bit Top Gear.
Well, yeah. The fact that I would so try to put together a Top Gear style intro if there was a way to do it without us getting TOS'd.
I mean, I'm sure we could find a audibly similar but legally distinct from Jessica song.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, because then it would
Tonight
on tonight's program. Squick says some words. Parallax licks a paintbrush, and I eat a banana. Doon, 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 doon.
But what words did Squick say?
Doon. You know full well that's never specified.
Yeah, but usually there's some clip, like James says
You're
hello
very
to a
good.
man, and then there's like a very short audio clip where he goes, hello.
You're hearing this in my voice.
I am
How much
hearing this in
mustard do you
Cookie's
think you
voice.
could filter through a sock before someone complains?
Not
No.
much. Not much at all.
Well, what if you put it in the laundry detergent section?
On Top Gear, I wear a hat. James wears a hat. And then
Richard.
Richard is behind a low wall. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. My brain went bleh.
His brain went bleh, everybody. Warlax of the Black Pants Legion. And he's gone.
Also, yeah.
He's gone. He vanished into the ether. No, ether's in chat.
Was that a run by Warlaxing or what?
I think so.
By Warlaxing, yes.
It was a drive-by Warlaxing. He speaks for the trees.
Mm-hmm. And then he cuts him down.
Weirdly, the trees speak Swahili.
This Logis goes incredibly fast.
Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, can we get like Locust by Koenigsegg?
No, you could get Locust by Lotus.
Now, I have to ask. This may be a sore subject for those of you so afflicted. But should we do a cicada soon?
Listen, man, I made a cicada. I think I've sold like 4 of them. I'm not...
Put an AC-20 on it.
In celebration to the emergence of the super swarm.
Oh, God. Oh, no, I hadn't even considered that. Luckily,
that's a That's a good thought.
I mean, look, Hal, you're the only person. Warlax might be,
Nope.
but I'm. Wow. So
Nope.
we avoided it entirely. Wow. The
This time.
cast of the Numeric Workshop has successfully avoided the combined cicada swarm of 2024. Now, I'm positive that there are some people in the Legion that have not. And that is probably funny.
I will say this, because Cookie and I actually are not avoiding it, but is a completely different species of cicada.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I get the regular summer cicadas in Texas, but I don't get the brood cicadas.
No. We have a super bloom of the mescalero cicada that's only found in our area.
I mean,
I'm happy for you.
A super swarm of them. But they also are much more muted.
But they're going to fly into your mouth anyway.
Is that
wait. I've been trying to figure out the follow-up Top Gear joke, and I think I've got it. Some say he drives his mechs with the canopies open, and he owns a set of clippings of Karinsky's toenails. All we know is he's called the Squick.
I'm pretty sure that's just your average clanner.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, good night!
He's gone.
Damn it, I worked really hard to come up with a good Stig thing.
I mean, to be fair, if the Stig is supposed to be...
be fair...
Shut the fuck up. If the Stig is supposed to be the representation of every Formula One driver boiled down to their fundamental caricature, then, yeah, just General Clanner fits.
Okay, no, I want to see, like, the Stig's clan whatever cousin, and they're just, like, 8 feet tall and scrunched down into the F1 cockpit. And, like, their arms do not fit.
Elemental Stig.
It's like it's like big American Stig jammed down into like go-karts.
There you go.
Yes, exactly.
I can drive this. I will not be defeated by some mere piece of machinery.
It would be like Andre the Giant in a cozy
drive
coupe.
one?
If you want me to drive something, I can. But, I'm not sure you want me to. I'm just saying.
Your insurance rates will not appreciate such an action.
Well, no, she doesn't even know how.
I know how. I have driven a vehicle before. It's just been a gazillion years.
Something about no depth perception?
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's
vehicles,
been a
as with
gazillion
firearms, narrow end goes towards the other guy.
I was going to say, I live in Texas. I'm pretty sure she would fit in just fine.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
What?
But hear me out.
All right.
I have a really good idea.
Squick has a really good idea, everybody.
Yeah.
This promises not to be cursed as fuck.
Cicada, but custom model, because you need a version of the cicada that nobody makes.
Do I?
Because it's a really good idea, and they're all cowards.
I'm concerned now. What have you got?
A cicada with an LBX-20 and a C3 system.
There is one.
With an LBX-20 and a C3.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a really good idea, and they weren't a coward.
No, it's a fucking awful idea. How dare they?
Project it was, but it's on Thunder stream. Thunderhead stream. One of the projects that the folks there have done has that as one of the mechs.
Yeah, but it's not an official model.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Okay, so it's not like
pilot Stig is what Mo is saying.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I was thinking lamb cicada, but
No, I want to see
have
like
absolutely no tonnage for weapons or armor at all.
Cookie, what color is its cockpit?
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
Sky blue.
Sky blue. Give me a secondary color to go with it.
Tiny bit of yellow.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Tiny bit of yellow.
Tiny bit of yellow. I can probably do that. I don't know how much it's going to stand out, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah.
What?
I was just thinking silver would look better, but
It's Mother's Day. She gets to pick.
yes, I understand this, and I just quibble with my wife on things because it's fun too sometimes.
And also, it's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary, everybody.
Happy anniversary.
Happy Diggs anniversary. That's how we do
It's hard
things.
to believe it's been 23 years of being, married to this wonderful lady.
Wait, is Diggs married to everyone too?
Yes.
I hope not.
Okay, no, that's it.
Well,
Diggs is
Diggs anniversary.
no. Diggs is married to chat exclusively so far. So far.
Put 622 up.
We're
There
not
you
a
go.
cult. Want some Kool-Aid? That's 622. I really hope that's what you're going for there.
Yes, that's what we're going for.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hal, this is your fault, damn it.
By the way,
Once
it is
again,
now.
maniacal-
It's a quarter past the hour.
Oh
You
no!
can do it. All right,
We're
here we
past us or ain't hour.
It's not. This is about when I try to do it. So here we
okay.
go. All right. If you
The or they ain't.
most of y'all know what us or ain't is. But I will give a quick rundown. What it is this is completely and utterly Mad Dux's fault. He started it. But what you do is you pick us, ain't, or in this case the goob hole of doom. Us is tonight's guest, including Morlax, because drive by, and Monday night's guests, Monday night's usual crew,
The regular
including
casts.
regular cast, because including Bulk because he's there often enough, and goob hole of doom means I have too much goob I must share with the world. Or at least this
Redistribution
chat.
of goob.
Yes. Then 2 minutes on the prediction, which I'm going to hit here now. You pick us or ain't. I pull up a quote.
A random quote, everybody.
A random quote. And if it's us, then I click us. If it's ain't, I click ain't. Ready, set, go.
3, 2, 1, go. Squick, what's the succinct version of that?
Here's some rules. Click the thing.
There you go. Click the thing, everybody. Wait, somebody had a question for me like half an hour ago, and I'm just remembering that. God, what was it?
Blue Gentleman, no, not at this point. We may at some point do one like that, but not at this point. Let's keep it how it is.
Let's see. Somebody said a thing. Okay, Grimos had a painting request. If for not now, then for later. Could we get a Regulan Hussar mech? Any era, any time, any choice? Let me look them up real quick.
Oh, didn't you say that? Yeah.
What did I say?
No, Wookie. That there is now a current thing named the Hussars.
Oh yes.
Airplane.
The
airplane.
Polish Air Force has named their F-32s the Hussars.
F-35s, yes.
Yeah, F-35s.
They have indeed, and it's baller as hell. Regulan Hussars.
Sorry, I haven't. Today's been a stressful day.
Orange brown with off yellow highlights. Some subunits from the Lance level up paint their mechs with a monotone color such as yada yada yada. Yeah, I mean basically that's already what we're doing. I can knock that out pretty quick. Let's do it. That's that.
That's that.
Let's that. Come on, how's the car? Let's that.
All right.
Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
Okay.
Fuck.
We have confused the squid. Oh, excellent. I've had this thing sitting here for entirely too long. It will do.
Yeah. He's too young, isn't he?
For what?
The wouldn't be prudent thing.
Who is?
He's way too young.
Who?
Squick.
I don't know.
Squick, you are designated youngin.
Yes, he is. All right. Here we go. So time is up. I will pick quote. Ready?
Ready.
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Do it.
How's the card? This is the time where you make mouth noises to simulate the theme song to SWAT Cats the Radical Squadron.
I can't remember the guitar solo well enough to do
That's
it.
okay, Squid can.
The quote.
Oh.
Oh, wait. That's all I can remember.
Okay.
Because after that, it becomes a song.
There are
of
2
something else.
versions of it, so it's hard. It's hard, everybody. It's difficult. It's difficult.
I can't play the mouth guitar, but I did find my dude.
No mercy for gods. Crush him, Neffy.
Not us, everybody. Not us this
Not
week.
us.
Which happens.
We need to have Neffy on some nights so we can just count the Neffy.
Well, I was having a conversation.
Yes or no?
I was having a conversation earlier today with Legion member Brush King, and we were talking about. I think I'm going to have him on not next week, but the following week. So chat knows next week I'm not going to be on. I'm handing the show off to the Chucklefuck Brigade to see what happens, because they're going to cut teeth out of my face next week, and I'm going to be on the good stuff.
Like any particular
Oh,
hole?
he got-
Or...
The hole
mind.
with teeth in it.
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but apparently that got resolved.
Okay.
Oh, now I'm having ideas.
Oh no.
Yep.
And we may or may not be present because, our youngest offspring will be graduating high school that weekend. And
Congratulations, Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we'll be partying hard somewhere.
You should be.
Drinking with your
Yep.
children. It's fun.
yes, lots of iced tea will be consumed.
Excellent.
That's probably the best outcome.
Yep.
That's certainly what I'm having tonight.
Considering I'm expecting we'll have to purchase at least 5 gallons for just the trip up there.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
But it's good tea, so I'm not complaining.
It is very good tea.
So
Did we take you two there or no?
We've taken some of them, but not all of them.
Oh, that's right. We took Squick there, but not.
Yes,
That's right.
I have experienced the tea. It was pretty good.
So for next week, like I said, I'll probably be writing hydrocodone pretty good next week. So I have assigned leadership of the stream next week to Hal and Squick, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It won't be cursed at all.
Don't worry about it.
Happy
Is that
graduation to
fine,
cooking book you
TM?
made.
Fine asterisk.
You fool! Why would you give them the keys to the stream?
Because I want to see how cursed it ends up.
Well, maybe y'all can howl dive.
Perhaps.
I mean, they've got a song for it and everything. Okay, Cookie, did you say bronze or copper highlights on this vulture?
Bronze.
Bronze. Okay, let's see. That's light bronze or dark bronze?
I don't know.
Because weirdly, I've got both.
Let me see it.
Okay, light bronze. Let me find dark bronze. Oh, and just
No,
bronze.
the piece.
Yeah. Give me a second. Okay, bronze and light bronze. I don't know if that's helpful at all, but that's what I can show you right now.
Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Light bronze.
Light bronze, everybody.
Light bronze.
Light bronze from Pro Acryl, because frankly, their metallics are pretty fucking good. They're not quite Vallejo metallic metal air paints, but they're pretty fucking good. I can't speak much for the new paints on from Warpaint's Fanatic, from the Army Painter, as far as their metallics go, but I'm led to understand that the Speed Paint 2.0 metallics are better than the Fanatic War Paints. Metallic paints, whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah. But like I said, I only have the one Speed Paint 2.0 metallic paint, and that's the broadsword silver. I don't have any of... Is that true? Do I have any of the Fnatic metallic paints? I'm looking.
Do you?
I don't think I do. Welcome back.
I can briefly weigh in with this, and it is that the metallics for speed paint are fantastic.
Yes. But I haven't gotten to try the Fnatic speed paint yet.
That's fine. I'm just saying I can weigh in on the side of speed paint.
Okay.
Listen, it might be a repeat of that frozen hawk nuts. You never know.
What? What's going on?
That is always an option. That's always an option. Now that we've gone there, we can always go back there.
Where are we going?
Frozen hawk nuts is worried we might go back to stripper Furby.
Listen.
Oh God.
Not my fault.
Oh.
Not my fault. I didn't make that happen.
No. At least I just. Oh God.
I am not responsible for that. Oh
Please
dear.
use AI more responsibly than most of the cast of this.
Well, I mean, use it irresponsibly too. Poison the well, please.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm not so upset about it. Is I want to poison the well so that like when it comes out and goes, yeah, and you're like, aha, this is AI. We know because we fed it.
So when you run into stuff like this popped up some months ago. One of the 3 or 4 websites where I regularly get 3D files is CG Trader. And CG Trader is easily like third string for me on finding stuff. But they have some things that nobody else has, like the Maker's Cult, which makes some actually really good proxies for 40K, is on there. And they're also on printed war games, but primarily I have found them on CG Trader. They put out a statement like 6 months back that was like, hey, unless you mark this thing, we're going to start training AI on your models. And like, I've never been gladder I was not on a platform trying to hawk my wares.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately, some of the creators of some of those AIs have been caught going onto some other sites
and violating those license agreements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without the site even giving them permission or knowing about it.
Yeah. Yep, there's a reason that
against terms of service, that's illegal.
In fact, it is. However,
you'd have to have read and
then you have to have the money and resources to press your claim.
Right. Right. And people know it.
Yeah. Yep. Mo,
what's that oh no you didn't thing about?
I have done many human things.
Are we doing the song from Mercenaries 2, Playground of Destruction?
Yes. Sing it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. And that's as much as you're getting from me, because otherwise my voice is too good and we will get copyright struck.
Guys, Squick's voice is that of a golden siren. And
I can go wee-woo and go through traffic lights.
It's true.
So does that mean we have to melt him down?
Yes, we have to melt Squick down into his basic components, or we will end up in a Skynet situation because they will use the designs of Squick to make stuff before it should have been made.
That no Squick gave me a little bit of PTSD. My little one that I'm working with right now is that's how he responds to things is no. That's like most of his words right there.
Oh, I am
What
reminded.
you
I also
fail to understand, parental proxy unit, is that I do not wish to engage in this activity you have selected. The apple slices have been carefully curated exclusively with the thought in mind of defying my will and imposing upon me that which is unthinkable. A snack I did not select for myself in this instant. I desire, and this may surprise you,
Fruity Pebbles.
the chicken nuggets immediately.
Ah, the nuggies.
The nuggies, yeah.
Are they Dino nuggies?
What? Oh,
They
what you're
shall
going to
be
be
of the
pulling from the
dino,
virtual? Well, I
or
won't
there will
be
be
here,
screaming.
so I won't be able to help you feed it. So, or there's a good chance I won't be here anyway.
Squick, what nature of nuggies?
That is to be decided by myself retroactively once the nuggies you have selected are presented to me.
So
We
the
will
answer to
see
that
which
question
needs my
is
approval.
pertinent to How's-a-Car. Excuse me, Daddy.
Excuse me, Daddy. I need me some dino nuggies.
The nuggies that you have provided for me are of insufficient dino nature, Daddy.
And that is some grade A
Bullshit.
premium
Oh,
bullshit.
The fuck is happening right now?
Well, Mr. Squicky Pants, you are being introduced to the Texas Tot, and I'm here to tell you that you are
Fuck is a
full
Texas
of
tot?
bullshit.
Is that just one entire potato?
Yeah.
Sure, we can go with that.
gosh, I love that guy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Squick's a
Because
potato,
it's so
everybody. You
true.
heard it here first.
Cookie, is that better or worse than the Idaho tot?
Oh, no.
Ha ha ha.
Which I was told by your brother is just whatever happens to be thrown off the back of the truck and then loaded into the cannon.
Probably so, yes.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I think we got the AI to shitpost in different directions.
Well,
What?
the one that I sent was not the AI. That
What?
was me taking things into my own hands.
What are
Okay.
you two chuckle
What?
fucks doing?
I don't. Yeah,
Don't
I'm sure
worry
it's.
about it.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it.
deeply concerned.
No, I wouldn't. You know what? Listen, the way that you need to
break.
Here's the thing. The thing that you need to be concerned about with this is just remember that when you have the teeth cut out of your skull, you'll be in no position to do anything about it. So you might as well just kind of roll with it, you know?
So did we ever do the water breaks that somebody gave us about
Yeah,
like half an hour ago?
Yes,
I
I'm
did.
gonna drink some liquids now.
Squick is made up primarily of liquids now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly liquid. Okay, Cookie, there you go. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's
Desert Voltar.
It's Clan Wolf Cookie Keshik.
There you go. Beautiful. I love it. That's really cool.
And we did it
So
in
this
like
is a mad
30
dog
minutes.
from the Silver Kashak?
No, it's
I like.
Cookie Keshik. Totally Cookie. I don't actually.
Is that-
Cookie picked colors. I just painted it.
Yes, I know. I just have declared that she was the Sukon of Clan Wolf, so therefore it's this, the Silver Kashak.
Cookie
Is
Keshik.
that a member of the Copperhead Roaders?
No, it is not a member of Copperhead Road. Because
No, it means
Copperhead
Cookie
Road,
Natasha Kerensky.
I was going to say, clearly the Copperhead Roaders, those are Tarians.
Yeah, they are. There's no 100%. That me leaning into that joke one time got the most passive aggressive Discord comment I've ever seen. Now, granted, that's not been a lot, but
I've
I
already
put that
skated
in.
past whatever the hell we were talking about. What?
I put it in the Coyote mod thing because he put a thing out. He said, "Look, I just need some folks who are willing to do some voice lines for this thing right here." And so I did some with the drawl, and I just labeled as Tarian as a joke. And some guy responds to me, he goes, "Do you think I should tell him it was founded by Greeks? I don't think he knows." And I was like, "Oh, that's delightfully passive aggressive. Maybe just say it out loud. And I don't know what your problem is." Like, I'm sure you don't.
Who's this retard?
Yeah.
No.
Never
Cookie
mind that I
Keshik, why?
provided I provided like 15 voice clips for him. I don't know if any of them got used, but
Well, don't
I was-
worry. If you're playing with Coyote's mod pack on MechWarrior 5 and you get Coyote as a pilot, then he's gonna talk like he's a total badass through the whole thing.
But Coyote, why does your mech have no more arms or torsos left?
Don't worry
To
about
make it a fair fight.
Or I could bite your kneecaps
it.
off.
I
Wait,
hate it.
wait.
I hate it.
Wait, seriously?
I mean, it's the kind of thing he does, yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, I've seen him in a Reddit post somewhere where someone was talking about the mod. It's like, it really feels a little cringe. Like, he's really trying to sound badass, and his response was, well, this is just the way I talk. I'm just like, if that's true, great, but I do kind of doubt it.
No, at that point,
Well-
like I'm willing to give it to him. If you're sticking
Yeah.
to the bit, good on you.
Do it.
Yeah, like I
Do
said,
it.
I'm willing to accept it if it's true, but I have layers of doubt.
He has pressed
You know
X.
what? This is the guy who has made one of the most expansive MechWarrior 5 packs. I'll
Okay,
give him
I
a
want to
pass.
talk about this real quick. Cold Dog updated the Legion mod pack on MechWarrior 5 this week, and holy shit, he added one mod, and it's fucking bonkers. He added
Okay,
a
I'm
mod
listening.
that has been...
Is it Bozo the Clown's grand prize game?
Yep. And
Okay.
in fact, what it is it's a mod that was recently added to Nexus. It's been in development for a while.
Oh god, are the mechs fucking?
Yes. But also, it's called the Known Universe mod.
Damn
And
it, Squick, you almost caught me. I was having a drink right when you said that.
It adds
Almost.
planetary systems to the game. It adds a lot of planetary systems. It adds all the planetary systems to the game. It's kind of like
my.
Rogue Tech. Like, you have planetary systems that go all the way up the fucking Exodus road to the Pentagon planets. And that's one path to clan space. There's like 4 different paths to clan space. It's fucking huge, and I've gone through the whole thing. I'm in like the 3071 in my game right now. And I have managed to find one faction that has been left out. And I have discovered new factions. Like, I didn't know what the Delphi Compact was, but it's a thing. And there's another one that's way out on the opposite end of Galactic West, because that's a thing from space. And it's like, what if Space Amish? Kinda. But like, the only one that I found that isn't
mechs.
Space Amish mechs, they're drawn by horses.
I would buy that artillery piece immediately.
There you go. But the one faction I have not found is the Umayyad Caliphate, which is weird because they do have Nuevo Castile, but they don't have Umayyad Caliphate.
Okay, I have to go back to something.
What?
The Space Amish who use the buggies to pull the artillery?
Yeah.
Do they keep the orange triangle in the back? Because I hear that if you hit that with a softball, it drops the driver into the dunk tank in the bottom of the carriage.
My God. With the amount of
I
armor
plead the
artillery
fifth.
usually carries, yeah, probably.
I plead the fifth.
That is to say, Wookiee has absolutely hit the dunk tank a couple of times. He was driving through Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Actually, yes. On
You know,
my
this-
way to Gap.
So you were by Blue Ball then?
Indeed.
For those of you playing along in chat, yes,
I was
Intercourse,
visiting the
Pennsylvania.
Hershey.
It's a thing.
Yeah. By Blue Ball and Gap.
It's
Is
just
that the
down. That's
Hershey
just
or
down the
what?
road from. That's just down the road from Bofa, isn't it?
No, these
No,
are actual.
it's near Ligma.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, hell, it's near Ligma.
Which is near Bofa.
That's right.
Yep.
Y'all are just intent on getting a Zion.
Is somebody going to do the finishing move to our TOS then?
Ligma balls! There, that's the finishing move.
That I
Okay,
don't think that's
US
approved by
no.
most wrestling rules.
Oh, we have been marked as for grown-ups for a long while now.
I've been to the top of the mountain. How's the car? You've been to the top of the mountain, right?
I've been to the top of the mountain, brother. I've flown with the eagles and slithered with the snakes, yeah.
You. What were you doing this week, Cal?
What do you mean?
Did you want to talk about that?
What, this past week or coming up this weekend?
The thing that you were doing with your friends on Wednesday nights or Tuesday nights. Did you want to talk about that?
Oh, I'll put the announcement out there. I'm finalizing some details.
Okay, then we will sit on it for now.
Yes, please do.
Okay, we're sitting.
Put it under your bum. Put it under your bum bum.
It's under my
Just
ass.
as long as it's not, explosive.
It's under my explosive ass.
It's low.
To Square is pointing out to us in a highlighted message that our stream is marked for specific audiences, not for adult audiences only, but for remarkably dumb audiences, which is where we are.
I can't argue.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay,
so it's tan and yellow. Okay, so I need some yellow on this thing. The Ostall that you can buy from the Numeric Workshop on Colts 3D. That's right, from the Numeric Workshop. The 3025 Ostall.
It's funny you say that. Mechanical Frog just put out an Ost Scout video.
Yeah, I also have one of those. As a matter of fact, the Numeric Workshop is your proud Ostman Industries dealer for any of your Ostmech needs.
The last game I got to play of tabletop, the Ostsoul played a tremendous role for me.
So if there's an Ostsoul, is there an Ost David?
Yeah. Yes, there is.
Okay. Good.
And I'll tell you what else. It Ost rocks.
Okay, there you go.
Frozen Hawk wants everybody to know that he's only ever ridden the short bus that one time when he stole it.
Well,
the donut wagon.
Yes. Squick, tell me about the time that you stole the ice cream truck that had been converted into a donut fryer.
So it's really a matter of perspective. I mean, what is theft? And can it truly be described as grand when the vehicle is in such disrepair that the entirety of the refrigeration matrix commonly used for such things as keeping foods at subedible temperatures in order to discourage bacteria must be forcibly replaced with a system designed explicitly to heat natural oils to a level that no common Earth surface life will survive? I submit to you that no vehicle theft occurred. At worst, there was a rerouting of a piece of industrial automation left too long unattended in an unfamiliar and unfriendly environment. So really, I am simply, if you think about it,
a liberator.
A proactive valet.
You're a liberator.
Okay. That was the longest ass version of Finders, Keepers, Losers, Weepers, wah, 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 that I have ever heard.
That's what I do. Here's a very simple joke. Now to make it 3 hours long.
It's because there's more geese there, right, Parallax?
Oh, I was about to tell that joke. Damn it.
Now, I have a question.
What?
And this is a very serious question for Squick. Does that mean that this was a allocation of any just random surface in, say, Tucson, Phoenix, or the vicinity during summer? Or was this a specific? Because all of those surfaces would do what you're describing.
Now, I'm not much of a map puncher. I'm more of a geographist.
He's a diplomacist, everybody.
The preferred term is diplomancer. The totally different job description. I realize they sound similar. But it's like the difference between a golfer and a golfonomist.
Oh, okay. One studies, one practices. Gotcha.
One swings underhand, the other overhand.
I'm now imagining
that
someone
complicated.
swinging a golf club underhanded, but okay.
Yeah, well, I was actually trying to figure out how they're swinging it overhand, but I just get an image of Greg Hahn hacking away at the ground.
Oh, the Star Wars guy?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
this is a case of those who can do, those who can't teach.
Oh, I'm not teaching you any of my secrets. They're mine, and they're secret.
Squick has many secrets, such as
Oh,
what
so
his
many.
what his operating system is.
Like, don't shut up. Normal human system.
Squick runs on
Silicon.
Geos. This isn't a mystery.
His operating system is silicon based.
Like, I'm just
So
saying Plan
also
9 is
this
an
week
option.
is
Actually,
so also this week.
what, Cookie?
Okay, Thor Bjorn Krakenson says drink.
Drink.
So also
Drinking.
Liquid.
Okay, so Squick, I have to ask: are you based on? Is your operating system a branch of Geos or is it Amiga OS?
There are more operating systems available than you have yet conceived.
Yeah,
of.
that's true,
All
but I know it's
prepared
one of
to- No, all I am prepared to commit to at this time is not being legally temple based. Because
It's
Temple
mint.
OS as a whole, wow.
It's mint. It's mint.
There's
Is
a
just a subset of Ubuntu, is a subset of Linux, is a subset of the Star Nix. It
So-
could be
So
anything.
we're talking lumberjack here then.
I'm sticking.
I
I'm
stand
sticking
by
with Geos.
Plan 9 as an option.
I'm sticking with
It's-
Geos. My guess is Geos.
Hannah Montana Linux distro or else? What?
No, we are not downloading more Hannah Montana.
There is a serious question in the chat for Parallax.
Oh no,
I
that's a
doubt it.
terrible
What?
mistake. But okay.
What brush are you using for detail work?
Okay,
One you can
this
hold.
brush that I'm using this instant. This is not the
It's under
smallest
3
brush
feet
I
long.
have for the record. This is a #1 Monument Hobbies Pro Sable. I have a number of sable brushes from Monument Hobbies. I like to use the largest brush I can get away with in any said circumstances because it'll hold more paint and the paint will stay wet in the brush longer. So #1, I'm generally comfortable with in most things. I have as small as a synthetic 10 times 0 brush. I only use that for shit like dotting eyes. It's ridiculous.
And it cross T's.
Yes. Eventually.
Okay.
Takes a while.
I was gonna say, this week is also Teacher Appreciation Week.
So everybody
So-
appreciate Cookie because she's a teacher and a mommy.
Indeed, but it's been interesting because this year we actually have a PTA, because normally preschool doesn't get a PTA because of weirdness, but because we have kindergarten in our school, we can have a PTA, and so they've actually been doing cool things like getting us yummy tacos and running around the school with a snack bar and going, you can have a snack and a drink. Um, so I got chocolate and I picked for my drink. I picked a Crystal Light because I don't drink pop anymore, and
You can tell she's not in Texas because she didn't say Big Red or Dr. Pepper.
yeah, I don't drink sodies anymore because. Anyway, thank you, Ruben. And haha, you're funny. Wait till Parallax sees that.
Oh shit! What now? What?
Anyway, yeah. So it's just been kind of cool because, and then today I got a Yeti cup.
Excellent.
Yes.
I think I use my Yeti in a way that nobody else in existence uses it because I've never seen anyone use a Yeti to keep shit hot except me.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I keep my shit in a Yeti and it's hot that way.
You keep your like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pass my bowels into my Yeti Rambler.
Okay.
Yeah,
See-
okay. You know what? Sure, you win. You get that joke. That's fine. Moving on.
Oh, Grimo says he's also pooped in his Yeti
Thank you,
Look at these
Grimos.
guys thinking they're hot shit.
for keeping beverages
No,
warm.
we're
Okay,
not hot shit. Our Yeti keeps shit hot. It's different.
I see. I would, but no, I see. I would do the same because I would put hot tea in it because my cold drink cup is usually 64 ounces or taller because I live out where there is no water, and and so this Yeti is not big enough for that, but it's good for hot tea.
Car, I have a question for you while we're talking about this.
Yep.
When you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're slowing down a little bit, what keeps you going?
Are you referring to?
I'm asking for your answer to the question of what picks you up when you feel you're slowing.
Sweet Lord.
Don't laugh. Answer the question. Don't wait for the translation. Answer me now.
Hot drinks really keep you going, warm you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always do it right away. Grab a cup and have a nice day. Yes, that was a training video. That they made music training videos at Wendy's in the late 80s, early 90s. I just put a link in chat.
There you go, everybody. Now you
But
too
why,
can listen
though?
to hot drinks. They really keep
And
you
then
going.
it's the funny part is the hot drinks is like it decently well done, but the cold drinks is a ripoff of a Paul Abdul song. Like straight up, no question. It's a Paul Abdul song. Straight up, now tell me, are you going to keep my drinks cold forever or something like that? And then the one about using the grill called Grill Skills is a full-on fever dream that the guy has while he's staring at the microwave in the back of the Wendy's.
Grubin is already familiar with these videos. I'm assuming that Grubin has some familiarity with Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's.
Where he keeps his beat fresh.
What?
Yes.
I thought it was okay.
Dave Thomas cannot say the word fresh. He put an A in the middle of fresh. An AI, I think. Fresh, yes.
Well, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I thought the whole Dave Thomas thing was kind of cool because he actually would get on the commercials himself, and other than local things, you hardly ever see the actual person on the.
Yes, with the exception of Tom Carvel in Virginia, who was trying to hawk you ice cream cake. Yes.
Well, I'm saying that's still semi-local, right?
Yeah,
it's
it's
still,
absolutely local.
but like I mean, you get the dude, and it wasn't a car dude like the one that I grew up with. $49 down. Anyway.
Right.
There was one when
Oh,
I
it's
lived...
those late night car lot used car ads where from the mid '90s where you turn on and the guy's dressed like Monica Lewinsky. So we're blowing away the competition.
Yeah.
So I'm just remembering that there was one when I was living near Nashville 10 years ago where there was a car lot. There was Carnival Kia. And they had
Tom Bodette, and I'm going to keep the lights on for you.
Tom Bodette didn't found Motel 6.
Yeah, he was just a spokesperson.
Yeah. And then he was on an NPR show, like a lot.
This brings back a painful flashback because one of my neighbors in high school
was Tom Bodette.
Owned the local car lot that did that. And one time he was filming in front of his house, part of the ad, and
dressed
something
like Monica
went horribly
Lewinsky.
Wrong, and well, I think they settled the lawsuit with the other two neighbors within a decade. But I'm not positive. He had to sell the car lot to cover the damages to other people's houses.
I was going to say there was a car lot near Nashville when I was living there about 10 years ago that was Carnival Kia. It was just outside the Circle in Nashville, and like they had a fucking Ferris wheel, and it was always it always just felt a little bit off. And right before we moved, like that shit fell apart. Somebody else bought it. The Ferris wheel was fucking gone. Like something fucking happened there. I don't know what it was, but it must have been a good story.
I don't know why I was laughing so hard at that Wookiee, but for some reason I just had like some phantom Schadenfreude going about this guy making such a dumb decision.
Okay, guys, here we go. Here's your Regulan Hussars Ostsol. And the
Yay!
Regulan Hussars arrived, pushing down the mountainside.
Come to-
They
It's so
turned the
funny.
tide.
Yeah. The week before all this came down, he actually approached me trying to buy my car. And it's like, no.
Oh wow, Silicone's going for a. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
Okay, let's
Oh,
see. We've
wanna
got.
know
Oh shit! It's
what-
almost time for the show to be over. I can't start another
You
one.
want to know something funny with that silicone? So not exactly, but there is a crochet magazine called The Happy Hooker.
That's some Gen X publisher that grew up with just cross stitch, and they're like fucking over it.
Yep.
It's great.
They're like, fine. You want this?
You know
fine.
what?
We're gonna stand
I want
out.
my mother to buy this magazine, but I don't want her to know why I snicker every time.
I was thinking it was from like 1950s, but anyway.
You know full well that our mother would laugh too.
She would.
Oh my!
She
mine
wouldn't
would've.
tell
Yeah,
anybody
mine
she was going to laugh at it, but she would laugh at it.
Frozen Hawk has it's probably a boomer who doesn't even think about that.
I mean, that's the other
Or a silent
possibility.
Jen.
yeah,
Or a
that's
silent Jen. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Squick, I have a question for you.
Understandable. Proceed.
Okay. Squick, I got an Instagram ad this week, which is not at all surprising because that's how things go.
I mean,
Das
especially if you're
Rubin
on
just had to
Instagram.
relive the beautiful experience that is hot drinks that he first saw on VHS that someone showed him who was managing a Wendy's in Virginia. He was so pissed they were trying to rip off Michael Jackson.
I mean, on the one hand, okay, yeah, but wouldn't the king of pop be like for cold drinks?
Yes. Yes.
So I
I
was
awesome.
love it.
Squick, I was getting ads for like another paint caddy system, which, as you know personally, I have a travel paint set that before I had the FDM printer, you were kind enough to print for me.
Yeah.
But this one was like, oh yeah, it's got like a thing on the top that can hold 2 water cups, and I thought that's pretty cool. I like
that's a
that.
choice.
I like that. It fits down in the thing. It doesn't fall over. You can put 2 water cups in it, so this one can do metallics, and this one can do not metallics, so you don't fuck up your brushes. And then I thought, I should buy that. And then my wife said, can't you just print that? So then I just like modeled it and I printed it, and I don't know if PLA is going to stay watertight, but so far for the last like 4 hours it has been. What do you think?
Is that water on the outside of it?
No, in fact. There's no water. Oh, okay, maybe there's a little, but it might have splashed over. It was a couple of drops. But if you get down into the actual thing they're both sitting in, it is dry. I don't know. PLA shouldn't stay watertight, should it?
Mostly, yeah.
Oh.
It will try and drink water. I would still hit it with like, I don't know, a thin layer of the plastic that stank chemical.
Stank chemical
Like
plastic,
black or
sure.
something?
The tube that bones the tube that bones the tube. Epoxy.
No, we're going to stick with the tube that bones the tube that bones the tube. We're staying
Well,
with
it's
that.
not wrong, but it's imprecise.
How about this? I think I have some spray on Plastidip.
Oh God. Yeah, that'll probably work. I hate it.
Why do you
That'll
hate
probably
it?
work.
Why do you hate it?
Because with that texture, the Plastidip texture on top of paint funk, you are going to have the most unpleasant color scheme throughout the entirety of this bucket. Do it.
My. This was mostly just trying to see if I could do it. And as it turns out, I can do it. So that was nice.
Yeah.
I know
use some
what you need,
silicone
Parallax.
spray. It smells and is also waterproof. Oh, thank you,
Parallax.
Dust Rubin. I needed it to smell. Yes, what?
Parallax, why are you not using Flex Seal?
Because I'm not making a fucking boat.
You can you don't have to use
Oh, no,
all
no,
of it.
You raise a good point. Just go to Harbor Freight and get the textured truck bed paint.
You can rhino shield your paint
I can
cups.
rhino
Hell yeah.
line everything.
This is a good plan.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nothing will
Have
go
you
wrong.
guys ever watched the show Rocket City Rednecks?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
My mother talked
They're
about it a lot.
actual rocket scientists.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And they made a landmine-proof vehicle
It was
where the primary armoring was the rhino liner.
that tracks.
Because apparently it actually sprays on thick enough, if you do it the way they were, to absorb the blast of a landmine.
Excellent.
All right.
Thanks for the follow elsewhere, Prince. We appreciate you showing up. This is a
Elsewhere,
crazy-
you are one of 67 people here tonight that have made a series of decisions that have led you down into a rabbit hole. You can probably escape if you really wanted to, but, I mean...
Which takes me back to the original point when we started the stream.
Call your mother.
Stole my joke.
No, I
Redact
enhanced
this
it.
man's kneecaps.
I enhanced it. I enhanced the joke.
You can't just enhance it with some sort of herbal cream.
What if you just
Why
hit the
not?
button that says enhance? And then you keep hitting the button.
That'll probably work.
Download more herbal cream?
I am not downloading herbal enhancement cream.
But it makes your dick hard.
That's not the intended use.
No, that makes
But
it
Dewey
bigger.
Cox,
That's what the
it makes
cream.
your dick hard, Dewey Cox.
No, the herbal cream is to make it bigger. That's the thing.
Stop rubbing
Oh, we are
random internet
demonetized,
goop on your
folks.
gentleman's appendage.
I
That is
didn't
procedurally
use.
contrary.
I didn't
you
use
found-
a proper noun.
Have you found that your squick may be soft? Have you found that your squick is not performing in the bedroom? Use your new herbal cream to make your squick hard.
Somebody
Throw
is going to
hands
clip
if
that,
somebody
right?
walks into my house and starts trying to rub me down with cream, herbal
Oh.
or otherwise.
Voxel
I
Forge,
think Grimos.
Voxel Forge has now given us Throbbing Cream trademark.
I think Grimos has swallowed his tongue.
It's in a black container with a little red.
Okay. If your squick is hard for longer than 4 hours, call your local computer scientist.
I hate it here.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
I have to copy that link now.
Okay, everybody, it's after the end of this time slot now, and
Wait, the link to herbal co-host cream?
yes,
Look.
Yeah.
Look, if you look at the link, it is Wandering Better Donut Stinky Cheese with letters and numbers
Yeah.
after it.
yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's weird about any of this.
As series
Not at
of
all.
words go, that was certainly one of them. Wait, what?
Well, Twitch has chosen to use like a series of like 3 or 4 random words and then letters and numbers to do their thing, so that, and sometimes they come up with some real ballers.
Wandering Better Donut Stinky Cheese.
Exactly.
And Fezbear and Grubin are going to break our hand, so I think we need to call it a night, folks.
All right, good night.
My hands
Hey,
remain
Night, y'all.
unthreatened
Call
Okay.
your
by your
mom.
chicanery.
there we go.
Good night, and thanks for all the goob.
Legion Mom says call your mom, everybody.
Or your mother figure, if you know.
Call your local maternal role model.
There you go.
Or just
Bye,
pick up a
bye,
phone and dial
bye.
whoever.
Call Squick. Everybody call Squick.
Call him
Yes,
what?
you can reach me
What?
at human phone number 1.
Squick's your mom, everybody. Good night.